right, guys, sometimes factoring has numbers, but sometimes, by which I mean a lot of the times, it does not. So I'm going to teach you how to do this one. This particular question, by the way, is going to show up in your math like a gajillion times between now and the end of high school. So, tune in. Okay. Again, we're going to build our intuition over time. This one is going to be the 2 parentheses kind of factoring. So we're going to go ahead and write our 2 parentheses in there. First step, step 1, write the parentheses. Then we've already done this part before. So whenever we have this a squared, we know it's going to have to be an a times an a. So we're going to go ahead and fill in those a's. Why? Because when you multiply them back out, that's what gets you that a squared. Then we're going to look at this b squared over here. Now, it's not a number, so we can't do that thing we did before with the factors, okay, factor pairs of 10, factor pairs of 27, whatever. In this case, it's going to be actually even easier than that. If we have a squared, a times a, b squared is going to be the same thing, b times b. So we're going to end up with this. Why? Because when that multiplies back out later on, that's what gets you that b squared. So again, factoring distribution, exactly the opposites of each other. This is, the original form. We factor it to get to here. You can then distribute it back to get back to the original. This thing that's going to be at the bottom should be identical to the thing at the top, right? So it's just back and forth, back and forth. Okay, cool. Now the last step here is we have to fill in our signs. A lot of times before, this is a little bit easier because we knew if this had to be, plus or minus, we could kind of guess at it, like, oh, we got to have an 8 over here or something like that. In this case, all we have to go on is we need positive 2ab. Now, these are our options: plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus. These last two are different. They are not the same. They are different indeed. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the b squared, and we see that the b squared is going to need to be positive. So we're going to be stuck with plus, plus, or minus, minus. Then we're going to look over to here. We see we need a plus 2ab. So that one's going to end up being a plus plus, right? Why? Because when we do that one back out, we got the AB here plus AB and then plus AB here. And that's what's going to give us those terms. This AB plus AB would simplify to 2AB. Again here, if combined like terms is in any way not 100% solid for you, it's time to go review combined like terms. Just tell your instructor you want to do combined like terms. Okay. All right, let's do one more example. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Again, this exact question, exactly this question is going to come up a bunch of times, like just forever and ever and ever. Okay, so here's our question. First step, we are going to do our 2 parentheses. After that, we're going to know, okay, we have the a squared, we're going to fill in the a's. We have the b squared down there, we're going to fill in our b's. And then again, we need to do our plus plus, minus minus, plus minus, minus plus. Which one is it going to be? At this point, you guys can probably figure it out. If the last one was plus plus, and this one's not exactly the same, we still need that plus b squared. This one's actually going to be minus minus. So, a minus b, why does that work? A times a gets you a squared. The b times b, negative b times negative b down there is going to get you a positive b squared. And then those middle terms, when we do those, so a times negative b, that's going to get negative ab. Negative b times a, negative ab. And then minus ab, that's going to get you negative 2ab. Okay, this is the idea. Ready, set, practice. Let's go.